Following several successful Chancellor cameos in recent months, F1 is set to reverse the trend by welcoming an influx of rookies in 2025. For the first time in history, 2024 F1 Grid featured an unchanged lineup, with one that saw out the previous season with 0 newcomers lining up in Bahrain. The contrast with 2025 could hardly be more different, with 4 expected rookies and possibly a 5th on the grid in Melbourne amidst a flurry of driver changes. Following the confirmed Singapore Grand Prix, Red Bull confirmed Liam Lawson will replace Daniel Ricciardo at its RB team for the remainder of the season. While no mention was made of 2025, the New Zealand will likely line up in a Red Bull back car next year for the first time. He will join Follow records Andrea Cammi Antonelli at Mercedes, Alpine Jack Dillon and Oliver Bearman at Haas, and there's also a potential for a debutant at Sauber with Gabriel Bortoleto coming in to replace Valtteri Bottas, and also Franco Colapinto potentially getting a drive anywhere at Alpine, Red Bull, whoever you believe the rumours. There are several reasons for 2025 will be the year with the rookies, and naturally coincidence is one of them. Teams are limited to the talent pool that is available and ready for the jump at the right time, and a generational talent like Anderson and Mercedes decided to promote earlier than planned doesn't come around every year. But if one aspect connects to the drivers mentioned above, it's their astonishing level of preparation, dovetailing a career scaling the FIA's junior ladder with untold hours of simulator running and private testing duties. It helps explain why McLaren's Oscar Piastri was so quick to adapt to F1 last year, and Bearman and Colapinto have done so well at Academy. I think it's a testament to all of the academies. Jock Lear said, who heads Ferrari's driver academies, how on earth it's possible that Bearman can get into a car that he virtually hasn't even driven, qualified P11 and race P7 is very good, having never tested the car. I think the simulations are now very good and the natural progression of the technology. As soon as you say to an F1 team you can no longer go testing, F1 teams will quite aggressively develop some other way to do the exact same job. Nobody in F1 ever accepts the status quo and will probably just be less prepared than we used to be. No, everyone in F1 says, right, how do we do it? It's constant improvements. The fidelity of simulators is such a good level now with what we see with Colapinto and Volley. As a result of that, actually, when they get there, it's not all alien to them. They know what to do with the tyres, they know what to expect. The visual circuit they drive on the simulator is so good. A lot of what we do here with our young drivers in the class, we give them lessons and we talk about how the car works and how the brake balance is doing and what you need to do with the tyres. And I hope what you're seeing in IM Franco as a result of that education. But as veteran Fernando Alonso points out, no simulator or old car test can replicate the competitive stress of a Grand Prix weekend, and praise the likes of Colapinto and Bearman for getting up to speed. I think they did an incredible job, and credit to them and Fernando Alonso. They are more prepared, they do more simulator, they do some TPC and some of the testing, but it's not the same as racing. I had the pressure of racing the street circuit, so they did an incredible job. The championship is also 24 races and he's performed at that level for 10 months, and that's probably another challenge, but so far they've been incredibly good, and this is good for the sport and for the future. To get a better read on how the young driver performed, there's always a pipeline of F3 and F2 heading into F1, but that doesn't seem to be the most reliable way. Following generational talent like Piastri, the next F2 champions Drogovic and Porsche didn't even get a look in F1. One look at this year's championship shows Mercedes and Ferrari put more emphasis on their F1 related work, with Antonelli and Bearman struggling in albeit poor primer, whereas Gabriel Bortoleto finds himself leading the championship. But clearly believes Bearman's head-turning performance in Jeddah is acting as a catalyst to the increasing confidence across the grid to start trusting youth over experience, which we've seen this year. He said that's kind of led to what happened. Obviously we saw that year 2019 Norris, Russell and Albon be so impressive, but yeah, since then we just haven't really had the chance. But I think this year Red Bull as well being more tentative last year with Ricciardo, but now looking at the likes of Bortoleto, Colapinto, Hadjar for its junior team, with Lawson already getting a seat and potentially getting a Red Bull drive, you can tell there's a definite shift, and that could all have been a consequence of how impressive Ollie Bearman was at Saudi. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.